So today I'm going to talk more about some of our ancillary services that we provide on most of our jobs. I'm going to talk about what we charge for base shoe installation, what we charge to have a painter come out and caulk and paint your trim, movers, moving appliances, installing flush mount vents. On our quotes that we provide to our clients, we love to give a line item breakdown. So we like to break down all of our costs so you understand and you can pick and choose what you want added to the scope or maybe some things you want to do yourself. And we like that transparency, and I think it builds a lot of trust for our clients. So we don't like to just give you one big lump sum number. So here we go. So on base shoe, we have a lot of different kinds of base shoe. We have pre-primed, we have maple, we have oaks, we have red and white oaks. So for a stained base shoe install, we're usually around $3.25 to $3.50 a linear foot. And then on the pre-prime side, the pre-prime shoe would need to be caulked and painted when we're done. And that usually lands around $2.75 a linear foot. So we basically break that down per linear foot. And a quick way to do the math on the linear footage is if your total square foot, you take your total square foot and then multiply that by about 25 to 30%. So if you have 1,000 square feet total that we're refinishing or installing, you can probably bet you have close to 275 to 300 linear feet of base shoe. The next thing is painters. We love to scope in painters. They're a crucial part of our turnkey solution. We have a couple different painters we use from time to time. They're fantastic. They come in when we're done with our service and they caulk and paint and touch up all the trim. Our painters usually charge about $3.50 a linear foot. So it's really easy to do the math. If you have 300 feet of base shoe, you take that 300 times 350. We'll break it down on the quote so you can see what that cost is. And a lot of times we'll leave it as optional so you can check or uncheck it. Movers are the next thing. We love to scope in our movers and move everything out the day before the project starts and return once the finish has cured. Cure time is usually about 48 to 72 hours. They return and move everything back into place with felt pads. And they have a minimum of $600, and that covers a 2-hour minimum visit. So 2 people for 2 hours. So it's $300 per visit, $600 total. Most of the time on our quotes, it goes a little bit above that. They may be there a little longer. We estimate about $700 to $800. On most moves. Appliances, we like to move with our air sleds. We simply charge $75 per appliance. We have a nice fancy tool that allows us to move your fridge in and out without denting the floor. And then vents, flush mount vents are very, very popular. They're optional as well on the quote. And we charge on average about $75 per vent. And that's usually to cut into your floor with a nice picture frame vent and sand it flush and have it finished with the same product as the rest of the floor. So it all matches. So there you have it. That's kind of a breakdown of some of the extras, if you will, or optional items that you might see in your quote. So hopefully you found that useful and informational. And if you have any other questions or want to reach out and contact us, all of that information can be found on our website. Thank you.